Yeah, welcome back, everybody, of the Dr. Bob Lee. And I have a singer, songwriter, and she's hanging out with me for a little while. She's going to discuss what she's doing at home because it gets kind of crazy getting stuck at home, but there's a lot of things that you can do. You can do all the things that you couldn't do while you're out there hustling and working. And she has a new single out called Runaway, too. We'll talk to her about that. We welcome Amanda Holley to the show. Amanda, hey. Give me a high five. Give me a high five with the foot. Ready?
Hey! What's going on, Bob?
All right. So you're quarantined at home.
Uh-huh.
What have you been working on?
Well, I wrote like 10 albums.
Oh.
It's not so much different for me, except, it's really crazy because usually I'm in most of us, we're pulling off 18-hour days around here up in the US of A,
Yeah.
So it's a little different, but my creative process never stops, But I've been praying a lot for everybody who's tough times. It's really, my heart is I feel
it. I know. It is kind of crazy, but I'm glad that you're keeping busy. You're doing some great things at home. You're working with a friend of mine, Sandra Acosta. She's working with a number of organizations too. But thank you for all the great music that you've been putting out, and congratulations on the new one that's coming out.
Yeah, so Runaway just dropped, and we actually were just in the middle of getting ready to promote, and actually it's a record for for empowerment of females and for really anybody who's been in that tough space in a relationship where it's you're just ready to move on from it and ready to take control of your own life. And it's not even about hating on the other person, but just walking away and walking into something better.
Gotta go.
Yeah, and creating that record was a really big transformative moment for me. My producer, Davis Chris, along with Cecily Wagner, who was one of my co-writers, and Mr. Shane Foster. Actually, they're all dominating the charts right now. They're all on the top 10, iTunes and everything.
There you go.
We had just met that day, and I had been through this really crazy situation where I had walked away from a crazy contract, a lot of money I had to walk away from, millions of dollars.
Sometimes we've got to do it.
Yeah, and a crazy personal relationship. And this was spinning out of control. I had the flu and everything. Wow. And I was just feeling extremely hyper emotional. We went in the studio. We had a 4-hour block. It was the first time we ever met. We wrote and cut the whole record inside of 2.5 hours. I did all my vocals, background vocals, everything, including the writing. And don't even ask me. I guess it was some kind of higher power that definitely took control that day.
Yeah.
And from there, it just evolved into one record after another. And I changed. I became a lot stronger. And I wasn't afraid to confront people and stand up for myself.
Yeah.
And I had a crazy past. My whole life, my whole childhood was definitely far from normal. I've been through a lot of crazy and emotionally challenging, physically, everything you could think of. Yeah. But every single thing that I overcame came from my own, something that was bigger than me, that the creator put inside of me. And this record, even though it's for the street and even though it's seemingly somewhat of a simple message about just empowering or standing up for yourself, or actually stepping into your own power. It was symbolic for me of a new era in my life, or really starting to own my own power. So that's kind of, and the video actually features a lot of my friends. One of my friends
that's good.
A designer for Michael B. Jordan, and he's just incredible. He's friends with Quincy. He's just my heart. My friends who did the creative direction on that, who runs February Fashion Week, who actually were the art and design director for Style Fashion Week, which I just played this past season.
Yeah.
Sony Hall, I opened for Wale.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
But you got to give it to the Bullion Foundation with Sandra Costa
Absolutely.
and
Yes.
Andre. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and also for the video, my director, Bobby Chance,
Yeah.
is actually acting coach to the stars as named by E Hollywood, and she's my director for this reality show that we finished the pilot for.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Right.
and one of our executive producers is the founder of E Entertainment, Larry
Look at
Name.
that.
So I'm
So
really
you got some heavies hanging around you, huh?
and some of my best friends / family / cast members are actually in that video. So
Look at that.
gotta give it up for my fam.
Would you like to introduce it for us?
Yeah, and I'll just spit a little bit from it.
I like that. I'm going to spit a few. I'm going to spit 16.
I wasn't planning on this. I'ma let you run, boy. Run away, run away, run away.
There you go.
Runaway by me and Amanda Holley.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. I like that. Good song. Look at that nice video. Look at you. And you have all your friends and everybody in there?
Yeah, a lot of my friends and people I work with, and really even like the shots on the mountains, overlooking the ocean, the cliffs. That moment, we didn't even plan on that. Actually, the director I shot it with, Louis Gooey, is a friend of mine who I met while working with Michelle Pascal, who works with the Dalai Lama, and Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith.
Wow.
Of a
Go Louis Gooey.
One of Oprah's people I looked up to as a little kid. We did a song together. Okay. I met Louis Gooey on the set and we were like, let's just shoot. And I said, let's go up to Malibu. And I found myself on those cliffs, man.
Oh, wow.
It's symbolic because one of the first things I did when I walked away from the multi-million dollars and the crazy relationship type stuff, one of the first things I did when I got to LA to restart my life was go to those cliffs.
Yeah.
So it just kind of happened. Like the whole video just came together. It was very.
Sometimes, Amanda, when you close one door, another door opens up, and sometimes it's bigger and better, and it's a new beginning in another direction. Sometimes in a greater direction.
Absolutely.
Sanctioned by God. Now, listen, is there a website and all that we can go to check you out? Out more?
Yeah, you guys can follow me at Listen to Amanda on Instagram.
Listen.
IG. And obviously just Googling Amanda Holley on Spotify, iTunes, etc. Or listentoamanda.com.
I'm loving it.
Thank you.
Singer-songwriter Amanda Holley. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, we'll take a break. I've got more. Headed up for you next. Right here on Open.